I was sobbing at that point just because the pain really was kicking in at that point.
Jane Collins was attacked by a dog named Craven less than a month after she started working at Cincinnati Animal Care.
I had to get stitches on this one just because it was too deep. The nurse did tell me if he got any deeper on that, definitely would be seeing bone.
Craven attacked Collins in November while she was showing the dog to potential adopters in a small fenced-in yard behind Hamilton County's animal shelter. She was the only employee there when the dog attacked. An adopter ran for help, but it took 2 tries to find someone.
Yeah, I was freaked out just because it's when you come in, you can hear the dogs before you even come in the building. You would think you would hear a grown woman screaming her head off.
But that's not what bothers Collins most about the incident. Turns out that wasn't Craven's first bite.
Well, why didn't you guys tell me that?
Collins is one of several employees raising safety concerns about Cincinnati Animal Care. It's a nonprofit humane society that replaced the SPCA in 2020 with a contract to operate the county's animal shelter and dog warden programs. The new contract brought a radically different approach to the care of injured, abused, and unwanted pets. That means fewer dogs are euthanized while hundreds are placed in foster care.
We've had over 1,000 people foster for us.
Megan Colville is director of life-saving operations at Cincinnati Animal Care.
Without our foster program, we would have 5 or 6 dogs per kennel. So that's something we're not willing to do for the people that either work here or volunteer, and also for the dogs that are here. It's just not a safe environment.
Critics say the foster program isn't safe either. Maris Schneeman relocated to Cincinnati to work for Cincinnati Animal Care last October. She resigned in December and has concerns about multiple departments, including foster care.
After witnessing several extreme safety concerns for the staff and the public, as well as neglectful treatment of the animals there, I unfortunately didn't feel like this was going to be the right fit for me.
Cincinnati Animal Care says it was preparing to fire Schneeman when she resigned. Cincinnati Animal Care confirmed the authenticity of these internal records, showing the dog that attacked Collins was in 5 different foster homes prior to the attack. He was returned to the last home for fighting with another dog and biting the owner who tried to break it up.
It was really annoying, just because I've been around dogs, but I'm still new here. I'm still a newbie. I'm not going to feel comfortable just walking a dog that's had a bite experience like that before.
The shelter employs a color-coded rating system to let handlers know about safety risks for dogs.
His was green, clean as a whistle.
Does that seem right to you?
No, that was the kicker. I was in disbelief that whole week I came back, just because why would you guys even have him, not even as yellow, you know? Like, yellow is when a dog nips at someone or something minor. At least have him on that, but you guys had him on green as if anyone could have walked him. And it made no sense to me.
He was skittish, so that's kind of why he was on the radar. We knew he was a little bit nervous, but that's not a death sentence. That doesn't mean he's going to bite.
Colville says the shelter made no policy changes because of the attack.
I mean, I regret what happened with our employee. I was the first one out there. That's not what we don't want to see that. But I stand by that he gave us no indication that's what he was gonna do.
Craven was euthanized on December 10th. Collins is still struggling with physical and emotional scars from the incident.
I used to never had issues walking on the same side of the street as people walking their dog. But now, if the dog's pulling or anything like that, I'm crossing the street without even thinking about it, and that sucks because I've never really been like that.
Reporting from Northside, Dan Monk, WCPO 9 IT.